Hello everybody, welcome to the Phonics workshop for parents and carers. My name is Mrs Finney and I'm one of the teachers in foundation stage in Ladybird's class. I'm just here to tell you a little bit more about phonics and hopefully it should help you at home with your reading and writing with your child. So phonics is the skills of segmentation and blending and the knowledge of the alphabetic code combined. So what does phonics consist of? It consists of identifying sounds in spoken words, recognising the common spellings of each phoneme, blending phonemes into words for reading and also segmenting words into phonemes for spelling. So blending for reading is recognising the letter sounds in a written word, so for example k, up and sh, eep, and then merge them into correct order so that they can pronounce the word cup and sheep. Segmenting for spelling, so this is chopping up the word to spell it out, so it's the complete opposite of blending. So it's identifying the individual sounds in a spoken word, so for example h, I, st, ork, and writing the letters down for each sound, the phoneme, to form the word hymn and stalk. So once children are good with single phonemes, we move on to digraphs and trigraphs. So this is the terminology that we will use with the children. They do get used to it. So we use the word phoneme, we use the word grapheme, we use the word digraphs and trigraphs. And so a digraph is two letters that makes one sound, such as r, s, oo, or o and a. And trigraphs are three letters that make one sound, so that's I, ear and air. So just a little activity for you to do at home. So it's a segmenting activity. So if you have a look at these four words, shelf, dress, sprint and string, see if you can use sound buttons. Can you work out how many phonemes are in each word? Can you segment the word? So you might just want to pause me here and see if you can have a go at doing that. So here are the answers. So shelf has got four phonemes, so sh, f, ulf, shelf. Dress has got four phonemes, d, r, s, dress. Sprint has got six phonemes, s, p, r, I, nt, sprint. And string has got five phonemes, st, r, I, string. So we start teaching the children tricky words as soon as they start in foundation stage, and this carries on throughout Key Stage 1. So tricky words are words that are not phonetically decodable, so for example was, the, I, so they're words that they can't sound out, so they just have to know them by sight. So in foundation stage we've sent home all the tricky words for you, so the sooner you start learning those with your child, the easier they'll find it to read. So some words are tricky to start with, but as they move through foundation stage and Key Stage 1 they become more decodable once they've learnt the harder phonemes, so for example out and there. So just to clarify some of the terminology with you, a phoneme is the sound and a grapheme is the letter. So how to say the sounds. So saying the sounds of your child is extremely important. It's probably quite different to how you said the sounds when you were at school. So instead of saying m and n, we say and So it's the pure sounds. It's the shortest form of each sound that we use. So we will do another video, there'll be another video uploaded for you where I will show you how we say each sound correctly using the pure sounds and the action that matches each letter. So at Hampton we use something called Letters and Sounds. It's a document that's split into 6 distinct phases, phase 1 to 6. And phase 1 is usually taught in nurseries, and when they start in foundation stage we start on phase 2. Jolly Phonics is also taught alongside Letters and Sounds, and Jolly Phonics is a scheme where each letter has got a song and an action to go with it. It helps the children remember it. So differentiation, the children always work within the phase appropriate to their level of learning. So for example we'll have a whole class activity or set work where we recap over the sounds previously learnt. We might introduce a new sound, then do a phonics based activity, so for example word building, segmenting words, or a letters and sounds game. And then the children will go off to do group work, and it's always something that's appropriate to the level your child is working at. So there's lots of things you can do at home to help. So on YouTube they've got all of the Jolly Phonics songs which you can look at and sing with your child. Play I Spy with different initial sounds. Continue to use magic letters, magnetic letters, using some 2 grapheme letter combinations. So, for example, rain, and blending for reading, and rain, ain, segmenting for spelling. Praise your child for trying out new words. Learn the tricky words that we sent home. I can't stress enough how much that will help your child with their reading. Look for phonics games. There are lots sold in the shops and supermarkets. And also, we've sent home in the packs for you, we've sent home all the sound cards, so you can chop those up and play segmented and blending games at home. And also play pairs with words and pictures, so have some household objects out, write the words underneath, see if they can match them to correct objects. So remember, phonics is not the only thing that you need to become a fluent reader. There are lots of other things as well. Please continue reading with your child each night. I can't stress how important that is every night. Little and often is best, especially for foundation stage. Sound out. Encourage the children at home to sound out. Encourage them to reread, to check it makes sense. So we always say to them, if you read it and it doesn't make sense, you've probably read it wrong, so go back and try again. Use the pictures for clues and ask questions about the story. And most importantly, enjoy reading. Make it a really special time in the evening with you and your child. So just a few useful websites for you. So these are things that we use at school as well. So we've got busythings.co.uk. You can subscribe to it, but the majority of the games and resources on there are free. Same with Phonics Play, phonicsplay.co.uk. There's lots of great resources and games on there, and they're things that we use in the classroom as well. Letters and Sounds website's good, and also Alpha Blocks and CBBS we watch sometimes, and is really useful for the children with their sounding out and blending. So just have a go at home, look at your pack, see if you can find the sound cards that we sent home, have a go at playing some games with your child and learn some of the tricky words. If you have any more questions, please talk to your child's class teacher in the first instance. Thank you.